Hello, this is Nate, also known as Cage Knight on Moto and many other online games. I'm recording my very first videos right here, trying to do a Theros draft, 8-4Q. So what do we got here? Well, we have a Hythonia the Cruel, which is probably going to be my pick. Aside from that, we have a Thassa's Emissary, Cavern Lampad is pretty good. Time to Feed. The rest of this pack's pretty bad, so I'm just going to take a Hythonia. We'll move in on black. Hopefully it'll be open. Alright, here's our second pack. So what we got here, let's see, we got another Thassa's Emissary, Lightning Strike, Cavern Lampad, Grip Tide. None of these are very exciting. I think Lightning Strike has the most upside, so I'm just going to go ahead and take that. Alright. Well, this is a pretty sweet rare. It's kind of slow, but probably can make it work. Fits pretty well with Hythonia, I think. Aside from that, we have the 4/4 Sphinx. It's pretty good, but we've been passing a lot of blue, so I think that ship is kind of sailed on. So let's go ahead and take this Triad and try to go deep. Alright, so very little black, white, or red cards here. Hopeful Eidolon is pretty good. So is Traveler's Amulet. There's a lot of decent green cards and really good blue cards. We should have been in blue probably, but, well, I think, again, that ship is pretty much sailed. So, well, I do like Hopeful Eidolon. Maybe we'll wheel the Traveler's Amulet, or maybe the Spark Jolt. Yeah, I'm just going to take Hopeful Eidolon. Alright, go right to our next pick. Another Lightning Strike. That's pretty good. Aside from that, we Vanquish the Foul. We really got to pick what two colors we want to be in. I'm just going to take Lightning Strike. It's too good. Okay, so more very good blue cards. So they are big. I didn't see any small blue cards. There's, I think, an Omen Speaker, but whatever. Let's see. Evangel of Heliod. This guy seems pretty good. It's probably better than Ray of Dissolution. Alright, we'll just go there. Alright. So this pack is pretty unexciting. Let's see, we got a 3/5 here, a Siege Mastodon. We have a green sideboard card. We have a black sideboard card. And more decent blue cards that probably should have been. I guess I'll just take the Dark Betrayal and go from there. Alright. So, I don't know why this is still in the pack, but that's a really good green card. And there's nothing else, but I don't think we can take it yet. Might just have to take this Borderland Minotaur. Huh. Kind of in between two colors. That's not really where you want to be, but I'm just going to take them. Hide that. It's a sideboard card. Alright. So if we were green, that would be good. Help splash our myriad bad cards. Well, I think we're red, and this guy's okay. So, is he better than this guy though? Don't really have a lot of targeting effects. I'm just gonna take the Celebrants. And as soon as that happens, we get a good targeting effect. Well, guess I'm gonna take it. It's probably better than that. Alright. Satyr Rambler. I guess. Spark Jolt's pretty good. I'm glad that came back. Alright. Another one. Okay. These things can trigger Heroic in a pinch, so happy to pick up a couple of those. Alright. And of course, we pass the Heroic card, and we have all Heroic enablers now. Of course. So this guy is pretty good. I'm just going to go ahead and look up how much he is. Alright, he's only a couple tickets, so I think I'll let him go. He's a pretty good card, but I don't think he's better than like this or this. I think Fanatic's enough better than this card to warrant taking it here. Alright, I'll just take the Fanatic. Ooh, Nax and Cymede. Alright. I think we're doing it. Alright, let's do this. Banning our first two picks for a bunch of bad cards because, well, this isn't a bad card, but I'm gonna play things like this instead of this. It makes me feel terrible. Alright, well, Wingsteed Rider it is. Go ahead and hide that and that. I'm okay with Hopeful Idyll here. It's a fine card, and it bestows onto things like this, and it's pretty good. As opposed to that, we could take, let's see, Portent to Betrayal, but that's probably going to wheel. That's a good sideboard card that will likely also wheel. So let's go ahead and take this Hopeful Idyll. I'm hopeful that we'll get some good cards coming up. LSV puns all day. Alright, so now we have a bit of a choice here. I think it comes down to Spearpoint Oread or Acroan Hoplite. The Acroan Hoplite is probably better, but I think we need the 3-drop. Let's go ahead and sort by cost. I think we need. Actually, I think we need the 2-drop. Yeah. Well, this has a better chance of wheeling, so I'll go ahead and take the Spearpoint. Alright. Man, all these good blue cards. Should have been in blue. I'm gonna say this until I lose the draft, but I should have been in blue. Man. Alright. So this guy is pretty good. Works pretty well with this and heroic cards, so or heroic enablers. So go ahead and take him. Alright. Well, we have a sort of a deck. Not really where I was expecting to go after first picking a Ithonia the Cruel, but that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. Alright, so we got a 3-drop who is much better than this 2-drop. Or we can take this, Scholar of Theros. Which wouldn't be bad to have against a long, grindy deck. We might be able to board in black, but I think we're just going to take the Skull Cleaver. Alright. So this guy is quite good, I think, and this guy is also quite good. Question is, which do we want more? So I already think this guy is not going to make it in, but do I want another 4-drop, or do I want a 5-drop? I think this effect is unique enough that we want that. We're never going to activate that, so we'll just go with that. Alright. Well, I think pretty often we're going to be able to gain 3 life off that, but Portent of Betrayal is probably just better. You can just win the game. I'm going to go ahead and take the 3-drop. Alright. None of these are very exciting. Guess I'll take Demolish. It's kind of a sideboard card. I don't know why this card's still in the pack. This card's very good. Cut that out. Alright. Cool, we got one of those for a long game. Alright, Satyr Rambler, get in here. Ramble on in. Like some more low drops, but this deck is looking pretty miserable, actually. But, well, maybe it'll get there. We'll see. We'll see how 3rd pack treats us. Oh, okay. It already came up. I was going to minimize it, but it already came up. So, let's see. We got a Steam Augury as our rare. Not very exciting in draft. I've been trying it out in standard a little bit, but it's probably not gonna make the cut there either, looks like. So other than that, we have a Portent, which probably seems okay, but we also have an Observant Alseid or a Setessan Griffin. I think of the two, I'd rather have the Observant Alseid. Bestows onto this guy, bestows onto this guy, and just gets us there. This guy. Alright. So we have a favorite hoplite, and we're definitely going to take that because it's much better than another one of these guys, and this is uncastable. So just go ahead and take a favorite hoplite. Move on. Got some 1-drops over here. None of them very good, but we got some. Alright, what do we got here? So this guy is usually pretty bad, but I think in this deck he was going to be pretty good. Got a couple of Spark Jolts to trigger him, Coordinated Assault, a bunch of Bestow creatures. Yeah, I think he's going to be really good. Aside from that, we have another Hopeful Eidolon, which I would like, but I don't think it's going to wheel. So I got Cavalry Pegasus. Passing some pretty good cards here too, though. I'm just going to go ahead and take the Labyrinth Champion. It's too sweet to pass up. Alright. So, we have another Skull Cleaver. And an Unknown Shores, which could help us splash the Triad, but I think that ship has kind of sailed. Probably just going to go ahead and take the Minotaur Skull Cleaver. We seem pretty aggressive, and he kind of gets there. Alright. So a decent Chew Drop. Heroic Enabler. A less good 2-drop. A decent 1-drop. but we already have a bunch of those. I'm just going to go ahead and take the Deathbellow Raider. He seems pretty good. Alright. A Swan Song, which everyone thought was going to be a constructed all-star, at least in the older formats, and kind of has done nothing. Maybe it'll make an impact eventually, but I doubt it. Got Battle-Wise Valor, which is very good. We also have an Observant Alseid. We look to be almost mono creatures, and we have like no tricks. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this Battle-Wise Valor. It's probably a good choice. Alright, that would be good if we had blue. Blue. Alright, so we can take a sideboard card or another Heroic Enabler. It's probably better than main deck Spark Jolts. I'm just gonna go ahead and take that, yeah. Alright. This is exactly what we need. This green-blue package right here. Both those cards are pretty good. I don't know why they're still here. Alright. I'll go ahead and take a Portent. I guess 2-drop couldn't hurt. Probably more likely to play this than this, but then again, we do have some humans. Well, human. Got like these guys. Nah, I'm just going to go ahead and take that. It's a good sideboard card. Alright, wield this Unknown Shores. If we're going to splash something. These guys are probably better than this, because we don't really have a lot of white cards, really. Alright. It's not exactly a good card. Alright. Let's go ahead and build this pile. Alright. So we got those. Definitely. I might play one of these, though. We'll see. All these red 2-drops definitely getting in there. Lightning Strikes, Skull Cleavers, Spear Point Oriad. Yep. Probably not going to start that. Board it against the monstrous deck. So Hopeful Eidolons, Alseids, that guy, and that. Right. This seems like a 16 land deck, like all day. Let's see how many Heroic Enablers we have. Let's see. Got 1, 2. I'm gonna count these separately, but 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I suppose 9, 10 if you really want to get technical, but really like 8. Alright. Probably like a 9/7 lands, I guess. We got a lot of low white drops too, though, but a lot more red cards. So Moto, you suggest 10/6. It's not gonna happen. 9/7 it is. Alright. I'll see you back in game 1. Let's hope this goes better than the draft went. Though, I doubt it will.